New details could soon come to light about the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Previously classified documents were made public today at the urging of President Trump. Kennedy was gunned down in Dallas, November 1963, while riding in an open limousine. 24-year-old Lee Harvey Oswald was charged with his murder. He was shot and killed during a jail transfer 2 days later. Early reporting on the files claimed Oswald acted alone, and nothing uncovered so far refutes that. Today's release of records consists of more than 1,000 PDF documents. Some include police.
So here's the deal. Over 30,000 pages of files were released. That's a lot, right? Well, kind of, because out of the 30,000, a lot of it's either stuff we already knew or stuff that's been censored. It might as well be a Mad Libs book. I mean, why even bother, right? Honestly, Kendrick Lamar, not like us, has more details than these JFK files. At least that song gives you a clear message. Meanwhile, those government documents are just one giant we might never know. November 1963, one of the most infamous days in American history. The day was JFK assassinated in Dallas, Texas. And for over 60 years, the government has been playing the world's longest game. I mean, I swear I'll tell you everything later.
We are tomorrow announcing and giving all of the Kennedy files. So people have been waiting for decades for this. And I've instructed my people that are responsible, lots of different people, put together by Tulsi Gabbard, and that's going to be released tomorrow. We have a tremendous amount of paper. You've got a lot of reading. I don't believe we're going to redact anything. I said, just don't redact. You can't redact. But we're going to be releasing the JFK files, and that would be tomorrow. Do you have anything else to add to that, Carolyn? So that's a big announcement. They've been waiting for that for decades. Then I said during the campaign I'd do it, and I'm a man of my word. So tomorrow you have the JFK files. What time will they be released?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon, okay.
Have you seen what's in the files? Have you read them?
I've heard about them.
Anything interesting?
It's going to be very interesting.
Was there an executive summary supplied to you, Mr. President?
No, I'm not doing summaries. You'll write your own summaries. It's many pages. Is it 80,000 pages? Approximately 80,000 pages. So it's a lot of stuff.
Mr. President.
And you'll make your own determination.
But now we finally have answers, or do we? Trump recently ordered the release of thousands of files on the JFK assassination, but, and you won't believe this, they look eerily similar to the one Biden released. It's almost like they photocopied the same censored stack and called it a day. So what exactly did we get? Well, around 30,000 pages of declassified documents, but before you get too excited, a lot of them look like this.
Here we are 2/3 of a century later, and no one has been able to find, again, any credible, verifiable proof.
Now, one notable document, a 1961 memo to President Kennedy on CIA influence, that was fully unredacted, and it revealed some agency operations abroad, but still no direct link to his assassination. And there are still some files sealed under court order, only fueling those continual conspiracy theories.
Wow, life-changing, huh? Truly. This must be what it feels like to finally understand the meaning of life. Now, here's where things get really weird. The FBI suddenly discovered 2,400 assassination-related records they apparently forgot to hand over for 6 decades, just sitting there gathering dust, like your gym membership card. This discovery includes 14,000 pages of documents that the government never turned over to the JFK Records Review Board. Even they were legally supposed to. Oops, silly mistake, right? Some of these documents reportedly contain sensitive information about covert CIA and FBI operations, intelligence sources, and get this, new details about how Lee Harvey Oswald was monitored before the assassination. So you are telling me that the FBI watching Oswald before he shot JFK, but we are still supposed to believe he was just some random lone gunman? Okay, sure. Well, here's another fun fact. These files confirm that the CIA had multiple safe houses and secret operations running around the time of JFK's assassination. One of them in Maryland, of all places. I don't know about you, but I didn't realize Maryland was such a hotspot for spy stuff. I mean, what else do they have there? A secret villain lair under a crab shack? Maybe. But seriously, why does the CIA need safe houses this close to DC at the same time? Well, if you've heard about the mafia did it theory, buckle up. These files include jailhouse recordings of Carlos Marcello, one of the biggest mobsters of the era, allegedly admitting he was involved in the JFK hit. And the CIA, they knew about Marcello's connections, yet somehow never fully investigated him. Almost like they didn't want to. Maybe they were too busy losing more files. Now, here's the real kicker. Despite all these releases, 2/3 of the files are still missing. The government claims it's to protect intelligence sources and methods. Bro, your sources are either retired or dead. Who exactly are we protecting? The ghost of a Cold War spy, huh? So what does all this mean? Well, we now officially know the FBI lost or hid thousands of pages of documents. We know the CIA had a secret safe houses and operations running during the assassination. And we know that major players like Carlos Marcello were never fully investigated. The big question now is, will we ever get the full truth, or will this just be another chapter of America's longest running mystery? Thank you all for sticking along with this video. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'm your host, S9, and this has been Decode.